Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Store Manager Cellular Edition. This is an early access title that's coming out on Steam very shortly. Now this is an alpha build, so there's some bugs and some things going on, but this will be a fairly short sneak peek. I played this the other day and to get a feel for it. So we'll start a new game and we'll dive right in. Yes, I know. So we've got 4 employee slots, so we need some employees. And to start with, we don't really have a lot of money, so let's just have a quick look at them. This guy looks like the best. Oh, yeah, it's a Walt. Okay. And right now, I'm just going off the salary because our employees will make or break us. Well, not really. Better employees will sell more stuff, is the long story short. Okay. Now, unfortunately, there's no volume slider for this game, so I'm gonna have to try and balance out the sound like that. Okay, he's there. That's 672. Alright, Drew Montoya. So, we're going to assign the first 2 people. Now, you can only assign 1 person per shift. We can set up the break times, which is fine. Okay. Now, what we need to do is we need to select some inventory that we want to stock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread this out as much as possible. Get as many products on our shelves as possible. Sure, we'll go 2 there, 2 there. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I like this one. This one looks good. Now we've got 1,200 bucks. Done. Okay. Yep, thanks for all of that. Now this is how we control the store. Mostly it's automated, but we can check out like the phone stats, the number of times the phone has been wanted, times it's been a backup choice, and how many we've sold. This is the delivery guy. So he's just delivered our inventory for us. So we've got a bunch of phones now ready and available to be sold. And we're going to have some people start coming into the store and hopefully making purchases if we've got the right inventory. Now, I need to address the elephant in the room. There's not a lot of content in this game. What you see is pretty much it. Like, this is the game. We'll go through the only things we haven't covered right now are marketing, which we'll do when we get a little bit more cash. And also the upgrades, and that's about all there is to the game. It's a very, very straightforward game. I don't think the developer's going to be adding too much more in the way of content. Looking at the alpha roadmap, it's I think the game is functionally complete. So this is going to depend on the price and how keen you are to buy a game like this. So we're going to have some leftover inventory. Yep, I only have until 10 PM. So at like 9:59, I need to pause the game and order my next day's phones, because otherwise we don't get them. Oh, that's kind of an interesting little challenge where we've got to manage the inventory of the store, but it's not particularly hard. Okay, so everyone's left. And that's something annoying too. That keeps closing. So we'll buy another one of those. Still got that. We'll buy one of those, one of those, one of those. We'll buy 2 of them. And yeah, I like it. We'll fast forward to the next day. And I dare say it's pretty realistic for the manager. He's there at 8 o'clock in the morning, or 9 o'clock in the morning, and he leaves at 10 PM at night, which is pretty rough. So we can see that the first day's total, after our overheads, we made $571, which is bad. We sold 6 phones. We closed 60% of the inquiries that we had, and we can see our stats for our 2 employees. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the other 2 employees on for the next one now. We're going to choose today's marketing, which we can't do because we're too close to the red, apparently. Even though my inventory is set, my costs are set, and I could actually buy a newspaper ad without going into the red, because theoretically we're going to have today start. But anyway, so we'll just click fast forward again, let it keep going. A delivery guy will rock up, deliver our phones for the day. Thanks for that, dude. So we've got 19 phones in the inventory. Here's our first employee, and here's our first customer for the day. Hopefully they buy something. Yeah, they did. Yeah, he bought something too. Now, better employees will reduce the amount of time that they're standing at the desk, I reckon. I don't think it has any influence on whether they buy a phone or not, because I think the purchasing of a phone is just dependent on if you have the phone. So if you got the phone, they'll buy one. If you don't have the phone, they won't buy one. Very simple. Okay, here comes some more people. Get some purchases done. Get some sales. Get those numbers rolling. Sell some phones. Now we can upgrade. Oh my god. Okay. So these are the vendors. Okay, and we can upgrade these things. We can also upgrade these phone stands. Now I reckon that'll do us for today. Go. We'll purchase one of those and one of those. One of them. Buy 2 of those. We've got 3,000 left. Sure, that'll do us. So that ends another day. Day 2 is in the books. And obviously you can just... Whoa. Ouch. So we sold 6 phones today. 7 phones today, up from 6 yesterday. We'll assign the first 2 again. And I'd like to show you the marketing mechanic if I can, because that would really just round off the game, and that way we've covered pretty much everything in here. This is today's agenda. You can meet with your employees, but it costs you $500. So yeah, that's fairly expensive for a meeting. Meetings were always free. Come on, buy something. Yes! You buy something. Excellent. Oh, we're still too close to the red. Come on. Oh, how are we still too close to the red? We should be able to get some marketing going now. Now we can. So what we'll do is we'll do a radio spot, and I'll show you what happens. So the radio spot is going. We'll spend $1,000 on it. Oh, customers. Customers. Oh, customers. There's customers everywhere. Look at them all. The marketing mechanic is fairly, shall we say, linear. You market, you get lots of people come in through the door. Obviously, if you don't serve them in time, they piss off again, which isn't ideal. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much the game. What we'll do is we'll just upgrade. Can I upgrade this one? That's coming in an upcoming build. So we'll buy some dummy phones. Oh, there you go. So we bought some dummy phones. Can we? What about this? Can we click this guy? No. Can I click this? Okay. Well, let's manage our inventory again. Ideally, we want one of pretty much everything, so we can have 2 of these cheapest things because we can afford it. Oh yeah, we'll buy 2 of those, 2 of those. Oh, we're not gonna have enough. Okay, whatever. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think that that'll do us for. What are we playing? Oh, there's the report. So you can see that we sold 12 today. 12 phones. Did much better. And we had $2,300 after overheads. So that's pretty good. We'll switch our guys over. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was Store Manager Cellular Edition. My name's been Root Negative. Hopefully this has shown you a little bit about the game. I've been able to cover the entire thing within 10 minutes. So give you guys a good impression as to what the game is, what it's about, what you'll expect when you're playing this thing. Now, obviously, you could hire better employees and, you know, really start to get a roll on. But I think that's just a matter of grind. So we just got to, you know, grind out our money up, improve our store, gradually do more marketing, have a big inventory, and then as we go along, you know, we can, get better stuff. It doesn't seem like there's too much of a challenge though in it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you around in the next one.